First off, I just want to say something. This man's swag.
He has swag.
Like the chains and the gold. Like look at these rims on these glasses.
What? He
looks like Pop Smoke. Dude.
No, he looks like Pop Smoke's manager. The Longshore Union president looks like Pop Smoke's manager. He goes, look, Pop Smoke. What do you think of when you think of excitement? You think of pop and you think of smoke. Pop Smoke.
Containerization.
When containerization happened, my fucking men. He hasn't even spoken yet, and you know he's a bad guy. You know that. Look, when your union boss president has a gold chain, he's gonna open his mouth. It's gonna be grills. He's gonna have a fucking grill.
He's got like blue tints too on the glass a little bit, like a little 2% blue tint.
And a goatee. I'm invested in this man.
Look at how sharp this fucking goatee is.
That's
man.
a fucking $1 million goatee you're fucking looking at. That's what he taught. So he's got a gold chain, and he's doing an interview with who knows what. But let's so the first question is about let's keep watching. It's about automation. Go ahead.
Do a 50,000-foot view of how you've seen it change. What is it to you?
I can tell you, it changed.
It's a fucking medallion on this.
Where?
There's a gold
back in the 60s.
Look, he's a fucking medallion on his gold chain. You know what the medallion says? Union till I die.
Really?
No,
I mean, maybe it definitely looks like it could be some sort of union thing or.
Yeah, he's a mob.
Navy
He's
thing.
probably a mob. We'll get to the mob ties, but let's keep watching.
The first company that started in containerization was Sealand. Two truck drivers, Malcolm McLean,
Fake name.
Cecil Yeagers,
Fake name.
Jaegers.
got together and said, we're taking cargo up and down the
Can you
East
pause
Coast.
it? He goes, you know how longshoring started is these two guys, Colonel Mustard and Colonel Corn
and Dr. Ketchup.
and Dr. Corn Pop, and Dr. Ketchup was involved at some point as well. You know, these guys, these fucking guys. They said, you know what? We're fucking whacking these assholes. Yeah, in the trucking industry, what if we brought the mob to longshoring? What if we brought the mob to the ocean? You know the fucking Navy motherfuckers, these assholes in the Navy, they can fucking do. What if we brought the mob to the ocean? That's pretty much what he's saying.
Why don't we get a ship, put the cargo on a ship, and go up and down the East Coast?
He's so dude, no wonder all your jobs are being automated. You think innovation is putting goods on a ship?
Also, containerization. Like I'm just thinking the Mayflower. Did they just not put things in containers?
Yes, that's a great point, Mitch. There have been containers. In the words of every rapper ever, he's been had that. We've been had that.
Sure.
That's so great. He goes, it wasn't always like this. We didn't have boxes.
Before Lieutenant Mustard.
Before Colonel Mustard and his associates had this brilliant idea to put the goods in the box.
Yeah.
We were just putting your fucking spices will be on the fucking boat straight out like a fucking pirate ship.
Yeah.
Then we got innovative. And by the way, as a union president, I hate innovation, except containerization.
Yeah.
Okay.
Genius. Containerization plan.
And containerization, it killed jobs, but it brought us to where we are. Okay.
Even thinking about over Europe, none of that. They wanted to.
It's like a movie.
Try to catch a trucking company to put it on a ship and bring it up here, put it on a ship and bring it down here.
Ooh.
So they went and got an old tanker ship, and they got engineers, and they sponsored the money, and they got people to chip in, and they came up and they built a crane on the ship. And they got a container, and they put the cargo in. And maybe the first ship came up with 50 boxes. Not even 50, 20 boxes. It worked. They came in to the port.
It worked.
The crane on the ship unloaded them.
It worked.
And they loaded them on, and they went down. Well, it caught on. And from there,
boxes caught on.
Everywhere you go in the world, you'll see those cranes. They look like monsters. No matter where you go, what port, overseas.
When your union boss is sleeved up, you're fucked. Your union boss has a sleeve.
Also, what the fuck is this? They're doing this in front of a green screen?
No, dude, this is a 4K interview. That's a fucking lens.
It's supposed to be a candid conversation, and they have him sitting in front of a green.
Is it a green screen?
I think it's look at his hand. Look at his hand.
I can see the key. For my film nerds, that's a key light.
Yeah.
There you can see the key. They didn't key out all the green.
Well,
Right?
no, also, his hand's getting cut off.
Europe,
You see, like
Rotterdam, to the port.
when it goes.
The crane on the ship.
Oh, you're
unloaded
right.
them.
I can see the green
They
hue.
loaded them up.
It's just strange that they do a green screen and then they pick like this,
Window.
like really, I don't know.
It's a dock. Look, you can
I
see
guess
the cranes.
you know what? It does look like where a dock union would be housed. I guess
Yeah. Well, you know where the dock union is really housed?
where
Wall Street.
East Coast,
East
baby.
Coast. It's you know where the union you know where the real union longshoreman company union negotiations take place? They take place at Riccardo's Italian or Rochi's or Cochise.
Right.
Cacacci's.
They're
They're all smoked. Yeah, it takes place at for the fucking Italian restaurant. They go, look, I'll tell you what. You think I give a fuck about any of these fucking men? How about this? You suck my dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record you sucking my dick. How about that? Then you don't ever give him a fucking raise. Either you give him a fucking raise or you suck my dick. How about that? That's how this guy negotiates. I like
it.
it.
Went down. Well, it caught on, and from there, everywhere you go in the world, you'll see those cranes. They look like monsters. No matter where you go, what port, overseas, Europe, Rotterdam, Amsterdam. Anywhere, Spain,
Thailand, he starts listing just Southeast Asian Thailand, Laos, Malaysia. You seen these bitches in Malaysia, Thailand? I love these bitches in Thailand.
Rotterdam, Amsterdam, the Netherlands, the New Netherlands, Holland,
Australia, Hollyland.
Dollyland, Dollywood.
Let's skip ahead a minute. He starts talking about how he does not like technology, and I love it.
10 million, 5 million. Today, they make billions and billions of dollars. They make, MSC is the richest shipping company in the world, made 3 times the money than Amazon.
Pause that. That's just a lie. He's a
Yeah,
liar.
that can't be right.
There's no way a shipping, maybe in revenue, maybe, I don't even think in revenue, but if it, because there are a lot of private companies that do massive amounts of revenue, but it depends on what he
profits.
means by made.
Yeah.
Sure, you know, he's at the very least, he's being disingenuous and you know, he's being disingenuous with the way he's presenting it.
Yeah, this is the face of when you make a point that you're pretty stubborn on. And
oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're like, MSC, you know MSC? Of course you don't. They make fucking, they're 3 times as big as Amazon. He's like on a bunch of Prozac. This is like he's like Tony Soprano. This is the Tony Soprano of the shipping industry. He's got a wife that he hates.
I don't know if he's on Prozac, dude. I feel like he would never even consider the fact that he could possibly have a mental health issue. He strikes me as one of those guys.
You don't think he's seeing a psychiatrist?
No, dude. No.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see. This
A lot of money,
good.
right? Billions. Well, one of the companies, and I won't mention his name, he took himself for Christmas bonus $4 billion. He took it out for him and his family. $4 billion.
Took out $4 billion.
See, that's like another, like, you can't take a $4 billion bonus.
Just took it right out of the register.
You know, this multinational shipping company, you know, with tons of institutional shareholders, he only owns 5% took a $4 billion bonus.
Sean, he went into the safe and he took out $4 billion.
You know, these companies, they got these big safes. He went and turned Donald Duck. You ever know Donald? That's who's negotiating for the Longshoreman.